Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the StrikinGems podcast. It's your boy Deshaun.
Oos, we here?
We here, man. We back with another episode. We're gonna be more consistent. I know we said that time and time again, but it is what it is. We the ones running this ship, not y'all. So look, bro.
Yeah, I bet you everybody wanna fight us.
Yeah, I know, but it's all good. Look, we coming back, man. We coming back strong too. Yo, we got lives outside of this too, man. You know what I mean? So it's like time scheduling and everything, that'd be a little complicated for us, but we're gonna get it on the board. We're gonna get everything rolling soon. But it was good though, bro.
Chilling, man. Just working, man.
I know. I feel like we say the same thing every single time we on air.
But that's what we do.
Like it's different though. Like it's the problem with guys, bro. Like we never be like, nah, bro. It's kind of hard out here right now. Like I'm just working, bro. Everybody, we just always on the move. No complaining, right?
Yeah. I mean, as men, we're not allowed to complain though. You feel me? A lot of times. So it's just like.
Why is that, bro?
I don't know, man. It's just a masculinity thing. You feel me? Like, and I guess too is like we feel like people don't care.
Nah, but they
really
don't. They
see,
really don't.
they like it really like how you doing, but like we don't really care to like hear how you doing. You feel me? So
they only care for that 1 second when they ask you. After that, they gonna forget about all your problems and all your.
Oh, they just want to keep it pushing. Cause I know I'll be like, yo, how you? I'm still walking though, but I'm like, yo, how you? And I just still keep it pushing.
Yeah, like I really don't care either. I ain't gonna lie. So like, I don't know. That's tough.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like what society do, but I just don't like hearing men bitch about certain stuff.
That's true too, but is it really bitching? Because we really sit there, we listen to our girls, our moms. You know what I'm saying?
Do we have choice though?
Yeah, yeah, we do. Like we could be like, yo, stop. Like yo, just.
And then she
build
gonna
the bridge, get over it.
She gonna be upset at you for a minute.
So I'd be upset too. Nobody listening to me, bro. Like it's like, nah. When you think about it though, bro, like you're right. Society, they tell us we can't do this, we can't do that, but. Look how hard it is for men, bro. Men don't express themselves. We don't really say everything that's on our mind was bothering us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't be like, damn, my back hurt. Mind you, a brick fell on your back because they was building the building over there. But you can't even go home and say that because then it's like, yo,
first thing niggas like, yo, how much is settlement?
Yo, like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna
settlement?
care. They not gonna care that you just fractured the whole back. I don't know, you need a whole new back, but you can't tell nobody that.
Yeah.
It's like even if your mental is not right, they gonna think you crazy automatically, or they gonna think you lying or bugging you trying to get out of something. So it's like as a man, you got to conceal these emotions and everything like that just because you don't want to be deemed as weak. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's why.
That's a fact, yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's something, though, we could come back to in a little while, I guess, because I feel like a lot of people out there is going through things like that, but they just don't have nobody to talk to.
Yeah.
It is, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like because the way I deal with things, I just deal with them. You feel me? As they come. So, like, to hear another person just sitting down complaining, I'm like, yo, just do something about it.
What's the difference, though? See? And you're part of the problem. Now, I just realized that you're part of the problem. That's the problem, you. Because, look, you can't say just deal with it because him saying what is going on, it's a difference, right? It's a difference between complaining and it's a difference between venting. So if you're complaining, you don't have any possible solution. You just want to keep crying and crying all day. Now, when you're venting, you really got something heavy on your heart and you really looking for advice. You really looking for that person to rub your back real quick, telling you it's going to be okay and help you get through whatever you're getting through. So I see a difference between there. But see,
but that line is blurred though.
It's blurred, bro. But now we got to change the narrative, bro. Go ahead. What's going on, bro? How you feeling right now? Go ahead. Your deep darkest. Go.
Yo,
like you know what I'm saying. You gotta just do it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. That took a lot.
Like, see what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. But imagine how many people really go through that.
But at the same time though, like you don't want a lot of the stuff that we go through is personal, so we probably don't want other people hearing about it.
Tell a stranger. And word to my mother, one time I'm on a bus 3-4 years ago, swear to God, I'm on Grand Concourse right by a post office. Some dude, he's staring at me, right? So I'm defense mode, but I'm like, nah, that's corny. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like, bro, like, what are you looking at? So I gave him that look like, yo, what's going on? He said, yo, pa, this shit crazy, yo. I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? I'm thinking he's a problem with me. So I say, yo, what? So he like, yo, she keeping the kids from me. It's his birthday. I can't even see my son. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Why she doing that? I don't know this guy from a hole in the wall. Word to mother, I don't know this guy, but he's still talking. It was the whole bus ride. I was going to Harlem for something, and I ended up getting off before him. Gave him a pound. He's like, yo, we don't even know each other, but yo, you listen to me, man. He said, the shit just crazy, yo, what they do. Like, he was really hurt. Mm-hmm. And him just staring at me, and me, I'm feeling defensive of why he keeps staring at me like he on weirdo timing, but he just needed to vent. And it's like, damn, like imagine how many people need to vent, but they don't because, like you said, things are personal, yeah. But it's like imagine a close friend, your brother, your homie, your sister, your pop, anybody. Let them know, bro.
Yeah.
Like you bottling all that stuff up, that's not good for nobody, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's
like,
true.
if you're going through something, I'm not saying I'm 1-800.
Talk to a stranger, but we also live in New York.
We do live in New York, but I guarantee you, you could sort of, you never know. Like, I'm not saying talk to a stranger really and like tell them all your business, but even having these random conversations with people uplift your spirits and make you feel better because that person don't know you. But it's been people, no lie, like I will pass somebody, they'll be like, yo, you have a beautiful spirit, or yo, you got a great smile, or like, yo, I can see something in you. And I'm like, you don't even know me. But it's like, I guess when your aura or your presence is so heavy or something like that. So imagine you walk past somebody and you living in your darkest days and somebody can feel that. People, I don't know, it's like a gift.
Energy,
like, like people could pick up on energy.
I feel that like I have a car now, but when I used to take the train and everything,
Right.
I remember like people just be staring at me from like the other side of the train car, and in my head I'm like, you know, we from the hood, so it's like you're like, fuck you looking at.
Exactly.
But
I get all that
you supposed to hit
mentality.
that beep.
Oh, look. Yeah, I did it too late, but I'm gonna beep that out next time. That's hilarious.
But
oh man, yo.
But yeah, but it's like what the.
There you go. Now we on deck, y'all. We on deck.
Yeah, but you know, but then it's like you probably like stand out from your energy probably stand out from the rest, everybody else on the train. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So it's like I remember I mentioned this. I remember when I left for college and when I first came back for Thanksgiving break, right? And I've been away for a while, for a few months and everything. When I came back, I remember I'm just walking through Southern Boulevard and I remember thinking like, yo, like the energy of like everybody is so low.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I'm really like me. I'm in college. I'm living good. Like you feel me? I'm living by myself. Like I'm with people who's at the same level as me. So it's always good energy. You feel me? And then when I come back to the Bronx, it is like, damn, people just walking around like zombies.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, because it's like a weight of like, because I remember this construction worker specifically. He just walking with his head down, past the H&R Block and everything. And I'm like, yo, like the energy here is really a lot of walking zombie people out here. But
that's true.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like our friend Fat, you know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know everything homie is going through, bro, but that was our man. He just started coming back around and everything. But, you know, it's just like we just never know everything somebody's going through. And it's like, because like you said, you don't want to share your personal business with everybody. But y'all know me, like, I'm not an open book, but if I'm going through something, feeling some kind of way, I'm going to talk to y'all about it, you know what I mean? And sometimes I don't want feedback. Sometimes I probably want your ear. Am I going to listen to y'all? No. But 9 times out of 10, I probably won't listen. But it's like, yo, at least y'all listening.
Hey, that's a fact.
See, at least y'all listening.
Listen. Out of all of our friends, I'm the smartest one, and I would say I
give him that.
You feel me?
We give him that.
And I'll tell him, yo, don't do this, do this.
It's true.
And then he won't do it. And then when I be right, he be like, nah, I've been knew that though.
Yeah, I do because that's the but look
you do that because I told him.
But look at the luxuries, right? In having friends and having people you could really call your friends. Like you could go chop it up with them. You could talk to them about things that's bothering you, troubling you, and you know it's like obviously it's not a judgment zone, but your friends still going to judge you low key,
call you dumb.
But it's still like they're gonna be there to support you. They still gonna help guide you. But we don't have a lot of that, and especially like when I was younger, you know, my pops, he wasn't really around. Like me and my father really got a relationship when I was like 14, 15, and I wasn't emotional. He used to say I love you. I say me too. Think about it now, I don't even know what that means. It sounds dumb. It don't mean I love you too. It's just me saying me too. And he asked me about it one time, and I was like, yo, what you mean? That mean I love you too. But it doesn't. It's like, as men, even young men, we never find it okay to... I never spoke to my pops about me feeling how I felt, like he wasn't there and all that, until I spoke to him about it when I was like 15. And the way I did it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do the way I did it. Like now, looking back at it now, I wouldn't handle it the way I handled it. You know what I'm saying? Like I attacked him rather than speaking to him. Not speaking to him like my father. I attacked him, spoke to him like he was just a person. Like I didn't ask him why he wasn't present. I didn't ask him, was it hard for you? I I went on full rampage. You know what I'm saying?
But that's you said that was around 14, right?
14, 15.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you're like at that age, you're like immature emotionally.
That's not true because I've been not the same because you've been the same way for your whole life. You honestly like a living
But
failure.
as you get older, bro, you got kids now, so like I know your emotional intelligence increase.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
But think about it too. I feel like maturity level wise, we've been high on a maturity like level. I think since we was younger, so it was like I knew the right way I could have spoke to my pops, and I didn't curse at my pops or nothing like that. I didn't call him all types of names. But I spoke to him about him not necessarily being present, and he said what he said, but I just wish sometimes it was handled differently. But it actually strengthened our relationship though. To be 100% honest. But I'm just saying though, like we don't speak enough about things that's bothering us. Like we kind of throw it under a rug and hoping one day it'll be fixed, but it's like that's not gonna fix anything.
The shit build up. The shit, and then like stuff that you see of like the Will Smith incident, right? It's like Will Smith had a whole bunch of like I know he wasn't really upset at Chris Rock, but he was upset at something that made him go up there and smack fire out of.
But he can't smack fire out the whole world. Like Chris Rock just had to be the one to get it. Unfortunately,
you feel me?
Like, it just happens like that.
But just like you said, that was just like a lot of stuff. Like he just been boiling point. You feel me? So it's like, cause I know an eye roll ain't gonna make you go up there and slap another man.
That's what I'm saying. And you know how disrespectful that is. Like it's so many different factors to that whole situation that we don't know. But it just goes back to us not properly channeling our emotions and speaking to one another.
But that's why I said that emotional intelligence is low, especially at a young age like that. And then some people grow
Will
up.
Smith, big age, he's old, bro.
But still, his emotional intelligence ain't where
it's not where
it needs to be. You feel me?
Right. But then we saying that too, but that's not 100% because we looking at Will Smith. This one incident, it put a dent on his whole legacy, yo.
But he even said it though, like he was like up to like a certain point, he been like living like he wasn't his real self. He been living the persona of Will Smith. But he wasn't really him.
Oh, so he just a guy that just go around smacking people? Like that's him? That's the real him?
No. Yeah, probably.
Like I don't know. Like I'm just saying, like, because like, what is he?
But just the whole idea of a movie star back when he was coming up is like you make a movie and you disappear.
Right.
And you got to think about it though. Like they was calling him like if you need a summer blockbuster, they was calling him. You feel me? So like he had like summers after summers after summers. Like Jay said in the song, he was like ghetto nigga putting up Will Smith numbers. You feel me?
Right.
So he wasn't really himself. You feel me? Like he wasn't really living him. He was being faked. What he said. So, and that was just recently. You feel me? That probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago. So like it takes time. You feel me? So like everything takes time. You got to learn a whole bunch of stuff.
Yo, so like if somebody asks you right now, like what's your definition of like what is it to be a man? What would you say?
Take care of your business. So whatever that business might be.
What would 10-year-old you say?
10. I don't know what 10-year-old me said, but like 13, 14 around the time I was in high school, I would say the guy who get the most money, have sex with mad girls, in the flyest cars, and like
not a punk.
Not a punk. Not a punk. Walk around with his nuts hanging low and all that.
That's a fact. And it's like, think about it, we still somewhat have that same mindset, but it's like now we actually know what it is to make a man. Like you said, like now I think a man is someone who take care of their family, a man who stand on principles.
And then my fault to cut you off, but like my thing too is like as I get older, I want like start to think about like legacies, right? Because since 2020, you got so many people dying, right? So you always want to think about like how people, God forbid, when you leave this place, how people are going to see you. That's like we could go to like Kevin Samuels, right? He passed away, unfortunately, but then you got so many people talking down on him after death. That bothered me for two reasons. One, because it's like growing up, you're always told don't speak about the dead.
Yeah, but keep going. My bad.
Don't speak about the dead. And then two is like, yo, he's not here to defend himself. And it's like, people are upset. People have their opinions about the guy, but like, it was his opinion.
Right.
And
people called in to get his opinion.
Yeah, people called in for his opinion. So it's like, I'm not gonna say he's a bad person because he gave out his opinion. Opinion is opinion. You feel me? white people think black people are whatever. That's their opinion. That is not really the truth.
Right.
You feel me? But we live in a world where opinions become
Not all white people too.
Not all white
Sorry,
people, but
because people tell me all the time like I always generalize something, so I make a duty now to not do it. So
okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Damn,
But
my fault,
but yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Nah, it's all good though, bro. But all of that stuff you're saying though really still just come back to like what is it like? Because even though you said people killing him and stuff even while he's dead though, but then you got young kids talking about people that's dead. Like, and it's the young.
Oh, I remember now. I was gonna say like we live in a time where it's like people say things just to get a quick reaction.
Yeah.
So like
It's the microwave era.
yeah. So like what's something that could get a quick reaction or talk about somebody who's dead? You feel me?
Right.
Because they know it's gonna cause an uproar. So
It's pathetic though.
yeah, it's pathetic.
It's like, what are you getting out of that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just, but then this is why too, like certain cycles just, the cycle keeps going because you talk about somebody that's dead, then somebody gonna kill you, and then somebody gonna kill the person that killed you. But all of that stuff ties into people not really expressing their emotions, like men not really expressing their emotions. Like, tell me why you mad? Like, what did I do to you? Why are you upset? Like, that's something we never gonna be at.
But at the same time, because we really live in a different time too, because it's like.
But different time from where? It's been like this since forever.
Because I even feel like I don't have a girlfriend, but like sometimes talking to a girl and you want to talk about your feelings or whatever, they sometimes look at you as a pussy because like what the fuck you talking about?
That's true and that's not true, but then I mean that's not the girl for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's like,
but at some point you need somebody to vent to. So sometimes it's like
that's a fact. Validate my pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make me feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
Stand up real quick. So look, because you making it seem like back in the day men was expressing their feelings. I don't know why. You know when back in the day when dudes taking out their guns? And what was this? It was a standoff, right?
Yeah.
What time period was that?
1800s.
Exactly. See, you know all that global shit or whatever that is. Like that's what I'm saying.
History?
Like, history. Good. Look, that's all the same
Global.
stuff. Like men been doing stuff like that. Even my man Ant put me onto the whole Willie Lynch joint, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Slave owners, they wanted to actually like just make black people hate each other. So light skins versus dark skin versus light skin, men versus women versus men, because they all wanted the slave owner. They all wanted the slaves to be dependent upon slave owners, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like even then. Like it goes back so deep to men not expressing themselves. Those slaves did not know how to express themselves, so they ended up fighting each other, and that's how they lived their lives. You know what I'm saying? With distrust. We still live like that in a sense, bro. Like we don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk. Imagine how much a conversation would fix things. Tupac and Big still be here. Everybody still talking about Tupac and Biggie for what? Because they couldn't talk. They didn't know how to speak. Like it just goes deep, bro. And it's like when you really think about it, it's like. You don't really know where to start at, but you don't even know where it's gonna finish at either.
But that's the thing with life too. Is like you never know where to start.
That's a fact.
It's like back when I was in school, I sit down to write a paper. I don't know how to start the intro.
That's a
but
fact.
you just start, right?
Yep.
You just start. And you just writing, and then whatever comes out comes out. All you have to do is just start sometimes. And yeah, you're right though.
I don't know, man. But yo, talk to me.
But
how much time we got? What time is it though? I'm gonna pause all this, huh?
I don't even know, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, in that shit. My fault, bro.
2:53.
Alright, I just didn't wanna, cause they cut this shit off and this shit rolling. I'll be stressed, yo. Oh my god. I ain't lie, we bodied that though. How we just jumped into that? That was crazy, son.
But let us know if it's like 2 minutes left. Just put up the 2. If it's like 1 minute left, put up 1.
At 2:59, let us know. So I'm gonna just hit that button. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy how we did that. God,
yeah,
damn, we might be pros in this shit.
Smack!
You know what I mean?
Mr. Freestyle.
I gotta order all this shit. I gotta edit all this shit out.
I think Mr. Freestyle too.
Mr. Freestyle, man. Nah, it's crazy, man.
But
yeah,
keep it in there. Fuck
keep it in there. Well,
yeah, fuck it.
It's the behind the scenes. It's the foolishness, yo. And
But
guess what? I ain't gonna edit none of this out. Yeah, bro, talk.
But I mean, but that's just the way we live in the hood too. Cause this is one of my favorite Jay-Z line is like, yo, that's why they call it trap. Cause this is exactly that. Cause he thinks it's gonna kill me. You feel me? So it's like we live in these trap where it's like the crab in a barrel mentality. Exactly. You feel me? And it's like it's not our fault the crabs ended up in a barrel. Right. But we all here, right? So instead of working together to get out the barrel, we just fight each other, and nothing ever progress from that. You feel
That's
me?
true.
So you just have to. I think a lot of time you just have to step outside of yourself and be selfless. And I think I don't know if it always been like this, but it's just like I see it more now, where people are more selfish
Yeah.
about certain things, and then you see that to like where people just have no respect for nothing at all nowadays. You feel
True.
me?
But that just like too, right? Like, it's like, damn, people are selfish though. You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
But yo, you have to be selfish though too.
But
like,
you have to be selfish to you have to be selfish to an external
certain point.
A certain point. You feel
Right.
me? Like with your career, right? If you really want to if you really want to go somewhere and be where you want to go, you have to be selfish
That's a fact.
with your time, right? Like you might not spend time with your mom or your family or whatever because
Right.
you're trying to achieve something. You could be selfish there because at the end of the day, it's gonna benefit everybody. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like say if you became a rapper, right, and you
Right.
up becoming a rapper, you have to be selfish and I have to be selfless, right?
Exactly.
You have to be selfish because you're trying to get to a certain point. Because once you get to a certain point, you could come and
take
help us,
everybody
and
with
I have to be selfless to like stand back and be like I watched the Fat Joe interview on Math Hoffa
yeah.
thing, and he said like, yo, even though he brought DJ Khaled into the game, he's second to DJ Khaled because DJ Khaled has more money than him because he knows that's the guy.
But that's not even true though.
Uh,
But
That's the way he see it, right?
That's how you see it. That's true.
But
it's true.
that's the way he see it, right?
It's all perspective. It's all
It's perspective, right? So it's like, I have to like be selfless because I know I'm gonna be right next to you side by side, but I need to let you like really do what you gotta do.
Right.
You feel me? Like say I'm not really into like the music industry or whatever, but say if I wanted to like get into the music industry, say we both rappers, right?
Right.
And you blow up first, I might have to take a step back a little
That's a fact.
bit for you to get what you need to go, for you can have the leverage when you get into this company. It's like,
That's a
all right,
fact.
once you get to this company, all right, look, I got this person here, he's next up.
And I've been jacking that. You're right. Because I always felt like you said, you gotta step back a little bit. And it's not that shit, you could be better than me too.
Mhm.
But if I got the buzz, if I got the limelight, why not let me shine? And then a year from now, all of us gonna be up shining, looking amazing together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but you're right though, bro. That's a good point.
I think about it like this is like into like the YouTube world and everything, but I think about it like with Queen Naja and her boyfriend Clarence.
yeah.
You
Yep.
feel me? Clarence was like popping on the gram and everything, but Queen Naja blew up.
Big time.
And
He
I
took
think
the back burner. I
he
ain't
took
gonna lie.
he took the back burner crazy.
As
People
he should.
people was probably in his comments talking mild crazy like your wife is paying for everything. This is that.
Look at my baby go.
Yeah, you feel
So
me?
what?
And then now like
So what?
she's a super. She got her song with her songs on the radio
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's like Clarence took the back seat to his wife, which is hard for a lot of men to do, to take a
Exactly.
back seat to a woman, but he took a back seat to his girl, let his girl flourish, become a superstar, because he
fact.
knows that off that it's like he knows that if she win, we all gonna win.
That's a fact,
feel
bro.
me?
That's a
So-
good point, bro. That's an excellent point, bro. And I ain't gonna lie too. Like, it's like, but how did they get there? Communication, bro.
Communication,
Everybody
exactly.
got to communicate. Like, even like with y'all, right? I always, every other day, I can't. There's always something new. I always got something. Yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. But in my mind, I'm already selfishly trying to take over and think about how I'm gonna do it. But every time I get an idea, what I do, hit y'all up. Yo, I got this thing I'm thinking about. Da da da. Let's do it like this. Let's do it this way. Which y'all got any suggestions, whatever. Like, I always keep in mind because at the end of the day, obviously I can't do it by myself. But if I'm thinking about it, I know I'll be able to somehow execute. And obviously I'm gonna need y'all too. Because yeah, it's selfish that I'm gonna have to put in time, I'm gonna have to do all this and that. But I know y'all gonna be the ones there to help my dream, you know what I mean, coming to fruition though. Like, so it's like, you gotta be selfish, but them conversations is key. So I don't care if it's like we talking about something personal, I don't care if we talking about something that's business related. Like, we have to learn how to communicate as men, as people anyway. And then I guarantee everybody will be further. And some of the conversations a lot of people don't want to have because conversations are uncomfortable. You know, we're going to either agree or agree to disagree. But either way, we still had that conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So nothing could be left unsaid or left for interpretation if you just put everything out on the table.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm the best communicator. I'm not. But I do communicate to the best that I can. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, people. Learn how to communicate. Express yourselves. Let your emotions out. Don't go crazy crying to a black screen. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sitting with an actual human being, talking to them about your
Yeah,
feelings.
and stop crying at your phones.
Stop crying at your phones. Cry at funerals or laugh at funerals. Be happy, man. Talk to the people that you love daily. Talk to the people that you had a fallout with. See if y'all could somehow get it together and be better. Talk to the person that probably did something to you in 3rd grade and you're still mad about it. You're going to die with that hate in your heart. You're going to let it linger and it's going to fester.
Grade is crazy,
I don't know what's going to happen to you,
Third
but
grade,
just
third
be
grade,
better.
third grade is crazy.
That's
Though.
ridiculous, right?
It's crazy.
But you'll be surprised, bro.
Yeah.
These people's out here living with misery, pain, and agony, and I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah.
they got to figure it out, bro, because I can't do it for them.
I don't
I might
know.
be a life coach, matter of fact. What you think? That's for another day. I don't know. That's probably something else I got in the bag, y'all. But, yo, this is another episode. You already know, Striking Gems podcast. Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Strike
Yo.
some gems today.
Exactly. Peace.